time and it didn't sell. Did you have any feedback when it was on the market? I mean, it's a really nice home. It seems like there's not a lot of photos, but the photos on that I can see, it seems like it's a really nice home. Was there any particular reason that you weren't even considering selling it before? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So, and were you planning to stay in the same area, or you were looking for different options, different?
Hi, I'm calling for Jenna. Hey, Jenna, is this an error that I'm seeing your unit at Crystal Point came off the market? Is that accurate?
Like this is still important to you, right?
Wow. Corner, 2-bedroom, 2-bath at Crystal Point didn't sell. I almost find that hard to believe. Or do you also feel the same?
What you need to do in order to get this home sold faster.
Yeah, that's exactly why I called you. I'm curious, Jenna, have you guys already moved out, or are you still enjoying the property? Okay, got it. If you were to get this property sold, where are you and is it Bob? Is that your husband's name? Okay, perfect. Where are you and Bob heading to next?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Well, my parents made the same move. I'm just curious, is that something you guys are really ready to do right now, or is it kind of like, we'll see, we're not sure we're ready to leave the city?
Okay, so basically you tried to get pre-qualified to buy another home and that didn't work.
Gotcha. Okay. So if you had gotten, it looks like you were listed at 2.2. If you had received that, you would be in Fort Lauderdale right now. Is that right? Okay. Well, just by you saying that demonstrates why it would be a great use of our time to discuss this further. Let me ask you this, Jenna. I know that 2.2 is your number. If I were to bring you this offer in, say, the next 30 days or less, would that be too soon, or would that work for you?
Yeah, I don't know, I guess it's your wife. I was telling her that I was just calling to see if you still.
So the sooner the better. You would be there yesterday if you could. Understood. Okay, I've made a note of that. And in terms of what you're comfortable paying in commissions, it looks like your agent was offering 3%, which is very generous in this market. Do you remember what the total commission was that you were willing to pay that agent? Yeah, were you willing to pay? I'm not sure what you and your previous agent have worked out. I see that they were offering 3% to buyer's agents, which is very generous. What was the most amount of commission that you were comfortable paying at this time?
Sounds good. Have a good day.
Yeah, that's a great question. So the reason why I asked you that is, are you familiar with the changes that occurred with the NAR laws and buyer's agent commissions? Yes, ma'am. That's exactly right. So that's definitely something that I'd like to talk to you about more, because if we could get you 2.2 million, get you to Fort Lauderdale in 30 days or less, and you would pay less commissions, wouldn't that be an ideal situation for you and Bob? Okay, awesome. So it sounds like we're both sold on meeting each other at this point. What's typically best for you? Are you weekend people, afternoon, mornings? What's generally a good time? Evenings. Okay. Um, I'm actually completely booked today, but I do have Monday at 6. Would that be an option for you and Bob? Okay. And I realize that we're losing the weekend. Is that going to be an inconvenience? Did you want to be on the market by tomorrow? Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to ensure that I wasn't holding up your process at all. So as long as you're comfortable with us getting on the market next weekend and not this, then let's just keep our appointment for Monday, okay? And in terms of what you guys have been looking for in the agent that you would hire this time, and my attention again, and provided the opportunity is to do a great job for you and Bob, what specific qualities would you be looking for in that agent that you hire to help you this time? What's important to you? Absolutely. It sounds pretty simple to me, Jenna. Someone who has the professional integrity to be straightforward, honest with you, let you know exactly what it's going to take to get it done. And then also somebody who could really fight for you to get every penny. Is that about right? Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. And share with me, I know that you're planning to move to Fort Lauderdale. Do you already have a home there that you've been going to, or do you need to locate one? Oh, how nice. Are you guys in the Hemingways or where you at? I know. My aunt had a place there. Like I know so many people who live there. It's really nice. You guys are lucky.
Good morning, Marcy. My name is Mark. I'm a real estate agent here locally in Winter Park, Florida. Specialize in probate and estate
That's
sales.
awesome. And it's amazing how the prices have jumped in those buildings. Like how smart of you to get in when you got in. Awesome. All right. Well, we just need to get you your 2.2 million and you're good to go. Me too. I'm sure that your husband's probably going to be like, who the heck is this girl and why is she showing up at my house? Would you like me to email you some due diligence just so that he could know you made a good decision and asking me to come over? For sure. What's the best email address for you? Okay. And tell me what you think is most important to him. What would he want to see from me? Hmm. That's terrible. 6 months on the market, strangers looking at pictures of your home online and no communication. You deserve better than that, especially in this price range. It happens, sometimes people were a big name because they worked hard at one point in their career and, maybe now they're coasting. So it doesn't make them any less of a great agent. It's just maybe it was a bad case. I don't know. But I'm sure that agent did great work for other people. Maybe it just wasn't the right fit for you. I'm happy to show you some different things so that you could see potentially where the disconnect was. Like a doctor diagnosing, an illness, we can take a look at it together and find the right medication. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to meet you and Bob. I have you in my schedule for Monday at 6. I'll send over the due diligence now. I've asked you a ton of questions. I feel like 50 Cent, 21 questions. Do you have any questions for me before I get off the phone? Yeah, commission is definitely what everyone wants to know. And I'm going to tell you, Jenna, that commission won't be the reason we don't work together. I'm guarantee you that we can find a flexible plan that both you and Bob feel very comfortable with. Okay. Absolutely. It sounds like really what you're looking to do is just get the most money you can. I mean, if somebody came through with 3 million and asked you for 10%, you'd pay it. For sure. I'm 100% on board with you. And you have the right mentality because sometimes I meet people and they're like, yeah, I only want to pay 1%. And I'm like, well, what if we brought you over asking price? Like, but what do you care? So you have the right mentality. Okay, I'm really excited to meet you. And if anything comes up between now and then, like I know sometimes maybe one spouse is like, well, I have a friend or a buddy I golf with. I am more than happy to hop on a Zoom and be interviewed, and he can ask me all the hardest questions. It's totally cool. My pleasure. Well, you have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. Bye.
Just simply to know what your benefit, you know that home's current retail value. Or were you considering having Jada, you can reach me directly at 407-421-9653. I'm happy to do a complimentary analysis for you. Happy to speak. Thank you so much. I'm just checking out your pre-foreclosure. It looks like they put you back up on the auction for May 8th. And I don't know if there's anything more they can do to help you out. It's still pulling off the auction. It's not too late. We just got to come up with a game plan and see what we're doing. Whether we're going that mortgage route or real estate.
So it's very normal that we get a lot of wrong numbers, and you guys are just going to sit here looking at me like, why is she not talking?
So, anyways, look forward to
I am not on the Enzo. If I was on the Enzo, there'd be a lot less wrong numbers. Hi, do I have the pleasure to? Hi, can you hear me okay? Excuse me? I'm looking for Shelly Sinkle. Have I reached the right number? I can tell you're very frustrated by all these phone calls. Would you like me to make it stop for you, ma'am? Yes. Do you have any idea how you got connected to this property? Because I'm really trying to get in touch with them and they can remove your number. Brian and Shelly Sinkle? Okay. Well, when I do find them, I'm going to ask them to remove your number. Anything else other than that I could do to help you today with anything in your real estate world? Take care, ma'am. Sometimes when people pick up the phone cursing at you, you can tell they do not own a $3 million home. Hello, I'm looking for Brian Sinkle. Do you have any idea how you got connected to this property? I'd like to remove your number so you don't keep getting these calls. Yeah, all these phone calls you're getting from real estate agents. Do you have any idea how you got connected to 233 Mockingbird Lane?
look forward to speaking with you. Talk to you soon.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, perfect. Well, anything else I could do other than getting this straightened out for you with Texas Real Estate today? Yeah, you're welcome. Have a blessed one, sir. Hi, Priscilla. I've called the wrong number. I'm so sorry. Take care.
My name's Travis Snyder. Actually,
Good morning, this message is for Paula. Paula, my name is Paula.
Can you guys hear all my prospecting room prospecting? They're such
I
gangsters.
specialize in probate mistakes.
Drop a fire if you can hear Mark Ramey. He's crushing it.
Very respectfully with regard to the phone at John 3852,
potentially,
Ironwood Drive. Just simply to learn would it benefit you or to know that properties are retail value. I'm happy to provide you with market analysis. You can reach me back directly so 07 421 9653. Thanks so much. I appreciate all of this.
we can short sale it and keep you in your home for 4 or 5 months. Get the bank to pay some moving expenses. Find you told to stay in. So it's probably the best we could do at this point. Came home. Numbers 208-660-0382. I'm pretty sure I mentioned 2 weeks. I never changed shit. I went back to Florida, so I'm all clear. Look forward to hearing her. Delilah, have a blessed day. Okay.
Hi, Lori. My name is Jessica Nelson. I'm calling you about property at 1221 Mark Place. If you're the owner, please give me a call back at 214-751-6722. Thank you.
Thanks for taking my call.
Hello?
Here locally in Apopka, Florida.
Hello?
Specialize in probate and estate sales.
Hello?
Hello, Trevor.
Oh, hi, Laverne. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Yeah, let me here's everything pulled up with you. So you it's Habitat for Humanities, right? It's you took out 2 loans on that, correct? Yeah, it was you're probably trying to do a modification at one point, and then they just slapped a second loan on or something. Have you tried to refinance private? Was it COVID or something? Because it looks like it all happened during that time. What was it? What was the hardship?
Oh, Jesus loves you.
Hi, Mike. My name is Mark. I'm a real estate agent here
I
locally.
love when people are nice.
Specialize in
So great.
estate sale property. Was reaching out to you very respectfully with regard to the home at 7 White Lane, 31st Street.
Right now,
Just simply to learn what it benefits you to know that home's current retail value.
okay.
Or
We do specialize in helping people with challenges.
You can reach me directly at 07-421-9653. Happy to provide you with the market
What we
analysis.
have to do is obviously the auction off.
I wish you all the best, and thank you for that wonderful blessing. I agree, Jesus.
small, and it looks like you might owe a little bit more, because stuff still accrues, but it looks like the final judgment last I saw was 91,892. So, so if we could sell it for, I haven't done comps on this. Do you know what your house is worth roughly here? Okay, well, we'll run some comparables and we'll get a value for the house, but it looks like you'd be walking away with quite a bit of equity. So we would just have the budget rental, and then you at least have that money in your pocket to work with. And after this, because it wouldn't be a complete foreclosure, the credit would actually rebound quite a bit better. So I'm a mortgage broker as well, and what happens is you look at all the lenders that look at missed payments or anything. But if you do foreclose and it goes to auction, then it's almost treated like a bankruptcy completely, where it's like maybe 7 years or something. So if we can stop that, where it's only going to be a hiccup for the next couple of years, and then you keep a bunch of money in your pocket, I think that's the best outcome we're going to hope for. How we have to do about it? What's that?
Hello, Lindsay?
So,
Hello,
but
Lindsay, can you hear me?
There's two ways that we can stop the auction at this time. We could try, like my attorneys could try for a motion to stay. The problem with a motion to stay is, it's up to the judge, and judges are like referees in a boxing match. If you go the distance, even if you won, they could still say you lost, right? So it's not a guarantee that they would stop the auction at that point. The only way to stop the auction is to stop all civil suits against you, which would be to file for bankruptcy. And I don't mean go through bankruptcy.
Hey, Lindsay, my name is Jessica Nelson, and I'm looking at your property here in Dallas, and I was a little confused. I'm not sure if it's on the market or off, and if you're still working with an agent or open to buyers making you offers. I am a real estate agent, and my direct number is 214-751-6722. And if I've called you in error, please, I apologize, and delete the message. Have a great day.
It just halts everything against them for a little bit. Eventually, after 30 days, when you don't go through with the payments, because what it is when you file for bankruptcy, they'll get you on a payment plan. If you don't make a payment.
Hello?
So you don't make a payment.
Hi, I think I might have called the wrong number. I'm looking for Anthony Wilganowski.
So you just file for it.
You have a great day, sir.
And after 30 days, that gets dismissed, and my attorneys will officially dismiss it and everything. But then it's plaintiff, which is Habitat for Humanity, to get with the judge and try to put you back on the auction. So that usually buys us anywhere from 2 to 6 months. It's kind of up to the plaintiff, and it's up to the judge what they allow us to get away with. But it's always enough time to get you as much value as you can, and you get to stay in the house while we're trying to sell it, and then we'll help you find a new place, make sure you're moved out successfully and everything's okay on your end. So, do you have any questions about that? Oh, you did? Okay. 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 Okay, that's good news, and that means you already got it. It's usually altering. That's part of my task is finding people with challenged credit, maybe towards the to a lot of people going through options they don't have the money for. It sounds like you're working on you are able. So you're probably gonna rebound pretty quick after this. You probably just want the weight off your shoulders right now, and you don't want the bank to keep your money. You rather keep the money insured.
Trevor, you're good. Trevor, you're really good.
Maybe. It's just, I've been in a position, so I can, when I talk to people, like, people, it's like, it just feels like there's pressure. It's just that role.
Hi, Ellen. My name is Jessica Nelson, and if I've called you in error, I do apologize. Please delete the message. But I was a little curious if this is accurate. I see your home is on the market and then off the market in a short period of time. Is it still available for, buyers to make offers on? If it is, give me a call back. My number is 214-751-6722. I am a real estate agent, and my name is Jessica Nelson. Thank you, Ellen.
What we'll do is, if my attorneys, the way they work is, if you want to pay them outright for the bankruptcy, that's entirely, or that's bankruptcy, that's entirely up to you. You want to pay them outright for their services along the way, that's entirely up to you. Otherwise, they'll just take payment at closing, and so they'll do the settlements, they'll write any motions.
Oops, I meant
all the payments right to, and then to settle it at closing, and then of course the bankruptcy. So my guess would be, I can't price for them, but my guess would be probably about $3,500. Take that payment at closing, so that you don't lose Okay, so they will actually. Okay. Mhm.
Sorry for the confusion.
That's probably what
It's a little
I'm for. Right. Yeah. So normally, so what my wife puts together, it's confusing because she sends all that stuff out. When it goes to auction, on average, the homes sell for 58% value. So what happens is if it goes to auction, you still might get a little bit of money back, but it's going to be like peanuts, whereas if we sell it outright, and I don't know if this estimate is right, I have to look into that, but if this estimate is right, it's worth 250 something, you're going to get, 150,000 or whatever, after that judgment. Yeah. So that's all that means is that when it goes to auction, they typically sell for 58% value. But I got to be honest, in this market right now, they're selling for a lot less than that. So it's just people are struggling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's credit cards are capped, but go ahead. It's the only surefire way. If we try for a motion to stay, the judge can just kick it out outright, and the plaintiff can petition to have it kicked. So what has happened in the past is if we have like a month or two before the auction, we might try that because it might take a week or two for the judge to clear it. And then, it might work and we won't have to do a bankruptcy. But I'm going to be honest, it feels like we're a little bit too close. If we do that, that's a big gamble if we go for a motion because then we might not have time for the bankruptcy. So I don't want you to be scared about the skeleton bankruptcy because so many people have filed for it that it's just, it does stay on your system initially and it does affect anything in the
Should I ring you?
immediate. So like if you have car payments and stuff or credit card payments, you got to call your car company and just let them know that you're exploring the option. Because when you file, that's all you're doing is you're exploring the option. What they want you to do is they want you to go to counseling. They want you to take classes. They want you to figure out if bankruptcy is the right step and measure for you. And so that first month, that's why they give you a month and they stop all civil litigations against you, is because it's during that time that you get to figure out if bankruptcy is right for you. In your case, we're going to say it's not right for you. You explored it during that month and you're not going to do it. And so, yeah, but it will stop the civil litigation during that time. It'll pause everything, and then they'll come back, after that, and they'll try to go for you again. They'll put you back on the auction. But we should have plenty of time to get you, as much as possible, so you're walking away with, everything you deserve. So. Well, so here's the thing is that I'm gonna probably want to meet you at the house and walk the property with you, and so we're gonna look at it. I'm gonna do like an overall comparable, what I think it'd be worth if it was in good condition, just minor repairs or anything, and then we'll go over there and we'll talk about it, and we'll see if that's where we need to price it, or if we need to price it less or more, or whatever we have to do at that point, because the way we get the most value is if we can figure out a way to get a VA or an FHA loan next, purchase the house. And the reason being is because it's always more difficult for them to purchase, but because it's always less down, they're always coming down with 0 to 3.5% down. And so it's just a difficult loan to
With a great agent, John Michael was awesome.
to accept. And the reason being is the appraisal, they're strict on the appraisal. The house has to be in pretty remarkable condition for them to loan on it. So we'll take a look at it, and then we'll see where we have to price it based on who our audience is going to be for the purchase, who our demographic is.
Preferred Charlotte 2.
Yeah, and then absolutely. And we still market every house like they're $1 million properties. So when you see the pictures and you see the video and everything, you're going to be like, man.
Hola, estoy buscando la dueña de una casa en Fairfield Drive. Si quieres vender esa casa, llámame al 214-751-6722. Me llamo Jessica Nelson y estoy un agente de bienes raíces. Gracias.
Yeah.
Respect on her hand.
Okay. Okay. So if we and that's fine. That's the 31st. That'll give us that week. So the auction is on that Friday. What we're going to want to do is my attorneys charge more if it's within 48 hours. So if you sign the listing agreement, we walk everything on Monday, then what we'll do is they'll get working Tuesday, but you're going to have to actually file in person. As of July of this year, the state of Florida required that you do it in person. So you're going to have to go up to the building. Like they'll give you the whole walkthrough. Like my attorneys are really good. Like
Bueno, se encuentra Guillermo.
What you have to do, but you do it.
Guillermo, me llamo Jessica Nelson. ¿Es una prioridad vender esa casa en Fairfield? Sí. Si quieres. Alquilar. ¿Quieres alquilar esa propiedad? Oh, ok. ¿Hay un tenant ahora? Ok, entiendo. ¿Quieres hablar con un agente quien puede ayudarte? Se llama Liz. Ok, gracias, señor. Ciao. Liz, you over here? Liz, I'm going to take a screenshot and send it to you. He just continued renting it because I couldn't sell it. Girl, we got to role play in Spanish because that was a hot ass mess.
Let's just plan on.
Don't laugh at me, Consuelo.
Okay. Let's plan on. If you're the audience,
There's a lot of words I don't know. Like, did you decide instead?
5:30 on Monday.
right on here.
And
We'll try to
just all the paperwork, we'll make sure we take care of, we can read through everything, we can talk about anything in person. And then after that, I'm gonna get my attorneys just going on it.
Liz, I'm going to take a screenshot and send it to you. I don't know why my camera's not
Yeah, it
working.
was a pleasure speaking with you, Laverne. Have a wonderful weekend. Have fun this weekend. Okay. All right, bye.
Trevor, you're really good. Can you hear me?
What's that?
You're very good.
Oh, thank you.
And you have like a radio broadcaster voice.
78041.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I've worked in pre-foreclosures for a while, so it's like second nature.
It's a good skill to have right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Stacy, how are you? It's Mark Ramey.
Hi, Mark. Okay, no changes over here.
Well, that's a good thing. It sounds like he's doing well then.
Yeah, good. Hopefully for this to sale, but I no, nothing yet.
Well, it's really awesome that you're there to allow him to just be. You know, that's so meaningful.
We're getting through.
Hey,
But thanks for checking in. You're still on my safety.
Liz, I don't know why my phone's not working. I just sent it to you.
questions, you know I'm here for you. Would it make sense for me to check back with you in a couple months?
Good, like 6 probably.
Okay. All right. Very good. Any questions I can answer for you right now?
So,
Okay.
all right, thanks.
My pleasure. I wish you the best. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye now.
Thanks.
My pleasure, Liz. Go get him, girl. Consuelo, when are we going to do a prospecting clinic in San Antonio?
A what?
A prospecting clinic.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You and Andrew just tell me when you want me to be there. I'll come down.
You hear that, Andrew? Yeah.
Yeah, just send me the date and I'll show up.
Let's plan something. It's gonna be good.
Oh, he's prospecting.
I'm still working on that. So hopefully today I will secure the venue and everything, but I don't think you will come this month or next month on the 14th, but maybe in May if you want to.
Hey Siri, dial 770.
I mean, I'll come this month. I just need to know I just need to know when so I can make sure I'm not like already speaking somewhere else.
No, of course. No, yeah. So yeah, that would be awesome. Let's do that. That would be great.
I want to role play with you, Consuelo, because I really want to get better doing it in Spanish.
Golly,
Yeah, anytime.
tell me something.
I want to like prospect next to you so you could tell me, hey, that's not how you say that.
No, I'm up for it. Yeah.
Okay,
We need
cool.
to practice too anyway. But yeah, tell me when you have time and let's do it.
Okay, cool. I think sometimes it's easier in person because you could tell me like, oh, this is how you do this, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is his girlfriend. Ooh.
Okay. So yeah. So you might be settling a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be something that I would do for maybe like a year,
Okay.
maybe 2 at most. And then I would have to transition somewhere else.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, how does what you know now? I hope you've got some information that's guiding you. How does what you
Good
know
morning, sir. How you doing? This is
affect
Consuelo
what
Gomez.
you want to
I'm
do? with
looking
the
for
house?
the
What's
owner
best
of
for
the
you?
house at 5830 Freeman's Farm Street. Are you the owner, sir?
I still wanna move forward and see.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say, but I'm still gonna.
No, I'll delete the number from here, as well, I'll call you again. However, probably some people are gonna come for 2 days, maybe 3 days, and after that, they stop. The only reason we are doing this is because the car just came off the market. So for some reason, the phone number is tied to this
There might be
phone.
some things that come
Do you
out
have
on my
it?
phone,
okay,
that I might need to take
So the
care of.
home is in San Antonio, the address is 58.
You know?
3 minutes.
yes, I understand, that makes sense, so,
Wow. I'm not
it
sure.
sounds like having,
They have the phone here,
a
I'm sorry
meeting
about
gains
that.
some
Like I
clarity
said, they
around,
probably
you
gonna
know,
go
what's
for like
necessary.
3 days, and after that, they stop. But I'm gonna delete it from here, so I
That
don't.
would, sounds like it would be helpful for you.
All right,
Okay,
have a
great.
good day.
So
Okay.
I guess if we were to have a meeting, either via Zoom, you could send me pictures of the house, or I could come out and see it, which would you prefer?
If it's not too much, I would like for you to come out.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
but if you don't have time.
Hola,
No, that's all right. And,
se encuentra Blanca.
remind me again, when were you thinking that you might want to put it up?
Blanca Sanchez.
Maybe into our high summer selling season.
Okay, ¿sabes algo de ese condo en East Ridge Drive, Dallas? Este condo, 101, ¿es usted? ¿Es suyo? Sí, quiero vender esa casa. ¿Quieres una oferta? ¿No quieres una oferta? See, girl, I got roleplay. That shit's messy. Hi, is Roberta there? Oh, you don't own this home? You don't want an offer? Gotcha. Okay. ¿Necesitas algo con sus bienes raíces en Texas? Okay. Gracias, señor. Chao.
It's interesting. I guess, like, once I decide to put it out there, then no. You know, I think it would be more so like my transition of just moving, you know, I've been, kind of like, you know, just throwing stuff out and getting rid of things and preparing myself to leave. But I still have a bunch of stuff, you know, I think that would be my biggest hurdle is, like, let's say if we move ahead right now, then, you know, it would just put me in a space of like, okay, I need to find a place to live and get my stuff.
Okay, and.
Hi, I'm looking for Stacy
Helps you
Taylor.
Understand what's gonna serve you.
Stacy Taylor? Sorry about that. Thank you.
Have you given any more thought to, you know, ideal timing for you? I mean, if it was to happen this summer, is that a problem for you, or are you open to that?
I think I'm kind of open to it. So I talked to him about it, and he doesn't think that it's gonna happen. You know, but he's not a real thing. So I was just like, so that's why I was like, well, let's just start somewhere.
Okay,
And then I can gain the timeline.
yes,
You know, but I do know the next year, like I want to transition because, like, I know that we're gonna be moving forward together, and so that's another trend. I don't want it. I just want it to be as smooth as possible.
okay,
And I've been thinking about homeschooling my kids, you know, so I think I'm looking for wiggle room, but then also that'll help me decide, okay, where's the best place for me to also work, right? Because if I move away, if I find some place close to my home and then I move away,
yes,
yeah.
I understand. So it sounds like you maybe not having ownership and roots of ownership, it gives you a little bit more flexibility and options in terms of, you know, what.
Yeah, it's Trevor Snyder, right? Can you call me? I got 3 months ago.
Okay,
Call
great.
and,
And then, I guess, so are you planning?
Hello?
Any changes from modifications or, you know, one that's obvious to you? That you think
It looks like
well, you start bringing your iris. Or would you?
A few things that I think you might see.
Good. Are you are you going back again? It's the HOA, right?
Okay, like what kind of stuff?
So like the posts on the back patio,
That's
Some wood rot?
mechanical in.
I'm sorry.
Some wood rot?
Oh, man. So are you suing them? Is that what you're doing?
The part, the brakes on it.
Yep.
Is rusted out. So,
You're not
the actual
professional.
paint is chipping up.
Yeah,
The pool needs to be resurfaced. It's not bad,
it's not many times that
but it does need to be
come back.
resurfaced.
Okay.
I think I've been talking to it for a while.
So,
I'm
I love- I love hearing
thinking
Genesis.
about choosing.
okay, man.
I'm really thinking
I'll
about
just write
moving it.
it down. I'll
The previous owners have installed it and it works and it trips.
We could have a good conversation, I'm sure.
When you say trips, does that mean like the breaker
But,
trips?
you know, other than that, I'll leave it. I will like.
I was just like,
If I
me, I
don't.
feel like that's happening.
See
Yeah.
something.
Well, and then I think you're thinking along the right lines. If something
Other
is
than that,
not
man,
there
I'll be praying you,
versus something getting there and it not functioning, then the buyer has an expectation.
all right, man, you got a blessed day.
Versus if it's not there, there's no expectation of repair.
Right.
That makes makes sense. I understand. So, and can you briefly describe the home for me? Like, the county, actually, yep. And like bedrooms and bathrooms and so forth.
Okay, the home was built as a 3-bedroom to bath. We did enclose, the original formal lighting,
Mm-hmm.
and he turned it into a room. Did he get a permit for it? He did not.
Okay,
Did he build a small closet? Yes, but it's to me personally, I don't think it's a functional closet. It's not in it, but it's not like a closet you can just put your clothes in and all that stuff.
okay.
But it's a, you know, it's a real, it's
Okay.
it's a little over 1,600 square feet. There's a 2-car garage.
The county is showing that it's 1,795 square feet, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1990. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, is that dining room that was converted, is it being used as a 4th bedroom?
Yes. Well, right now, I put all of my hair stuff in there.
Okay.
Because I would normally like use it in the den area,
Mm-hmm.
but I moved it in there, so it was my oldest daughter's room and his office, and they're no longer there, so I just put my stuff in there.
Okay, great. And then, now, do you know the roof and the air conditioning and the hot water heater?
Okay, so the hot water heater is probably like 10 years old. The AC is probably like 5 years old. And the roof is, I don't know, but it was already there. It's not in bad shape. It does need some repairs, but I do get it clean. So it's not, you know, in shambles.
Okay, so how long have you been there?
I've been there, this will be my 6th year.
Okay, and then take a look and see. Yeah, it was listed before, so, perhaps we can pull, so you really just don't have any idea how old the roof is then? Okay, let's see. There's this, plug this in.
I would say it's old enough to, I feel like it's old enough to be replaced.
Okay,
What's up, Chris?
I don't like those things get to the point where it's horrible to replace it, so personally, I think that it should be replaced. When I was talking to the insurance company, they were just willing to patch it up, not
so,
replace it.
and they still give you a policy?
Well, here's the thing is that being that I'm not on the beat, right?
Right,
And he died, the only policy I can get is through the mortgage company.
so it's like forced insurance.
Yes, it's $3,000 a year.
Oh, okay. All right, so currently there's, I'll make note of that, forced insurance. Now, remind me again, is this in a trust?
No,
It was, I'm seeing the county is showing that it is, you were, okay, so it's in your daughter's names.
The reason I call this, I have a realty office down the street from your
Okay,
location.
and are you
There had any plans to sell that?
so you're their guardian, your legal guardian, so you can actually, you have the authority to sell the house. Okay.
Yeah, I
And
wouldn't find
then,
that. Take care.
this is helpful. If I have a handful of questions for you, I do have to get into an appointment. Is it okay if I call you back a little bit later if I have just a handful more questions for you?
yes, for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Then I will be in touch and I look forward to seeing you on Monday at 5 o'clock and getting you one step closer to having the clarity you need to know how to do this.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought you had said that you wanted.
Yes, of course. Because it sounds like it's not a matter of if, it sounds like just a matter of how.
No,
Right.
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, well, we all see things as we see it.
I want to make sure.
We're trying to have a chill morning and be nice. Well, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. And I'll look forward to speaking with you soon and we'll talk soon.
Okay.
What else can I help you with?
Bye.
Like I told you, you're off the list. Done deal. I would never call you back. No worries.
And we're done here. I love when he says that.
It tells me you feel a lot of people. Listen, we're done here. We're done.
Oh, I love Chris.
Sorry, it's all the same.
Chris, you're the absolute best.
Sorry. Oh, it's okay.
Chris, you're the absolute best. We love you.
Trying to be nice.
You were like, we're done here. Hi, do I have the pleasure to speak with Sarah? Sarah? Or James Genrich? Sorry about that. Have you gotten a lot of calls today from people in Texas?
Hello.
I'd love to make it stop. Do you have any idea how you got connected to this property over in Allen, Texas?
Realty office down the street from your talking point home, and I'm selling your neighbor someone. Okay. I just wanted to see if Phil had any.
Yeah, I see you have a North Carolina number. Yeah. Yeah, I have family in Charlotte. They have 704 too. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and remove you. Other than that, anything else I could do to help you today?
Is there a good email? I'll send you my info. in case you ever need something.
My pleasure. You have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.
Yeah, hi, I'm Chris. Is this Lloyd? Hey, so the reason I called, we actually talked once last year in March about real estate. I own an office nearby and sell houses, and you said no needs last year, but I just wanted to see if you had any questions about the market this year or any plans to move it the next few years.
Hello?
Yeah, it's understandable. Well, I send you the occasional.
Hello?
So if you ever need anything, just search your email for real estate, reach out for
Hello?
contractors, painters, plumbers. I'm always happy to help. You have a wonderful rest of your year. Okay?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me all right? Thank you for asking. My name is Jessica Nelson. Do I have the pleasure to speak with Mr. Berger? Have you gotten a lot of calls today, sir? It's about time I switch my source.
She was more like, she was like, you know, like, did that just happen? Laura, sure. Always for have a great night. I don't like this information. So it's, yeah.
Hello, this is Chris. Hello, this is Chris. Hi, can you hear me now? Oh, perfect. Sorry about that. So I'm Chris Polk. What is this, Owen?
Hey, Owen, I have a real estate office near y'all, and I'm selling your neighbor's house on Tokatee, closes next week. I just wanted to see if you had any plans to sell Falcon Point or Falcon View in the next couple of years. Very good. Well, if you ever need anything realty related, I have wonderful contractors, painters, plumbers. I'm happy to help with anything. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Goodbye. Yes, hi, I'm Chris. Is this Richard? Hey, Richard. I sell houses here in Katy, and selling one of your neighbors' homes on Tokatee, and just wanted to see if you had any plans to sell one in the next 2-3 years. Okay, well, it looks like we've talked before. I've got your email here, so I'll send you another email today. If you ever need anything, even helpful stuff, contractors, painters, tax protest help, just reach out anytime. Okay, all right, goodbye. My son's in construction. I think you missed the point. You can also still have it.
Hmm. Interesting. Well,
Hello, this is Chris. Hey, how can I help you? Okay, let me check. I'd have to ask my assistant who handles all of that stuff. Were you not able to reach her? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'll check on that and get back to you. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.
bless you.
Asking about repairs. I don't know if he's done or not. Have you heard anything about repairs on which end? I don't think he's done, right? No, I'm at completion. It's supposed to close Monday at funds. So Monday's closing day. Well, yeah, it's reasonable to want to look at repairs.
Hi there, good morning. This message is for Ellen. Hi there, Ellen. My name is Liz. Happened to come across your house here on Shady Hill. I noticed it came off the market as canceled. Curious to find out if it's still a priority for you and your family to get this property sold. If it is, I would love the opportunity to interview for the job of actually bringing you and your family results. Once again, this is Liz. Talk to you soon, Ellen. Take care.
Sorry, I already hung up. Yeah, hi, I'm Chris. Is this Mrs. Zane? Yes, I can hear you perfect. Is this Mrs. Zane? Are we doing this? Are we going to have a conversation? Let me let you go. What are we doing here? Am I muted? What's going on? I'm not muted. That was a representation of conversation skills. I'm on pins and needles, Mrs. Zane. Are we doing this or not? My vacation was too long. I had to see spots. The first person I talked to has got a problem with me. Too mad that I hung up. After she told me wrong person, I'm like, okay, I'll leave your info, and I hung up. She said, I was still talking.
What are we talking about, ma'am?
Yeah, like, you were rude. Like I was. No idea. I'm just trying to be nice.
I'm almost through my 25 contacts.
It was after a doctor's appointment or something, so who knows. Mine, I kind of thought was kind of the earliest. But that stuff doesn't need to be notarized or nothing, right? It just needs to be filled out.
I'm not sure if I have a correct household or not. I'm looking for the Anon or Sharpie family here on Premier Drive in Frisco. I'm home here, and I'm curious to find out if it's still a priority to get this property sold. If it is, I would love the opportunity to interview for the job of actually bringing you and your family results. Once again, this is Liz. Talk to you soon.
I started getting a weekly here. Have you seen me in my car? I pull out the knife and I start cutting my cuticles off. Like, that's not okay. So I started getting a manicure. I like it. I think I'm gonna bring it down to the feet too. Yeah, I just whip out a knife during traffic and I'll just cut cuticles off. And my fingers look like somebody like shredded them.
All right, I need to change my numbers because nobody's picking up.
You don't care about popcorn, Mom.
He doesn't do very much, I don't think. It's people like me with a problem who do it 82 times in a day.
This is what they need. This and video. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Devin and whatever. He like came into the room last night. He was talking about what are you? And then he pulled out. Hey, and I was like, so for like 5 minutes straight, I was just.
Yeah, hi, I'm Chris. Is this Lori? Hey Lori, so I am selling your neighbor's house on Tokiti. I'm a realtor and own an office here, and I was curious if you had any plans to sell Fit Hollow in the next couple of years. Well, that was fun. It's all good, baby. I'll just look at my bank account. It'll all be okay. Yeah, the mean people is what keeps everybody.
Reiko Noonley.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, good morning. This message is for Rocky Bull or Mohammed.
Hi, Reiko. My name is Jessica Nelson. I recently sold a home in your area at 2701 Chamberlain Circle. We were on the market at the same time that you were, and I was surprised to see, and I'm not sure if this is accurate, that your home didn't sell. If it's still a priority, my direct phone number is 214-751-6722. My name is Jessica Nelson, and if you wanted to go on homes.com, you can verify the information that I just shared with you. Thank you, Reiko. Have a blessed day. All right, switching numbers, switching source. That's what happens when they stop answering. Switch the source and the numbers.
Send you another email today if you need anything like anything house related, contractors, painters, protesting taxes. I'm Chris. Just reach out to me anytime, okay? All right, Amy, have a great day. Bye-bye. No, it's not, because sometimes they're
Hey, how have you been? I can't believe it's been a whole almost month and a half. Can you? Oh my goodness. Is it snowing still or the weather is lightening up a little? How is it? Yes. Those are always the worst blizzards, the ones that are in March, April. I was about to say, do you enjoy it? Does it make you remember your youth and stuff like that? Mhm. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that it's going exactly as you wanted. That's so great. I'm really happy to hear that. And how is Michelle? Oh, she is. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I was gonna tell you that you got out at the right time. We've seen actually the market go down, which never happens in spring market. It usually goes up. Yeah, they announced, what was it, on the 18th, that our government announced that there was going to be a little recession and everyone should, just be careful for a short period of time. And we've seen people a little bit nervous about making big purchases. That's exact. Yep. You just hit the nail on the head, Damien. I cannot tell you how many people I'm talking to right now about like short sales and like forbearance and relief because their credit card debt is so high they're not able to pay their mortgages. Hmm. And then you transfer. Yes, exactly. I remember that too. It's not a bad idea. That sounds awful. An acre of land sounds like my worst nightmare. I was about to say, wow, that's a like very different than the home you had here. That house is in pristine condition. Yeah. I remember we used to have sump pumps. I don't know, in basements. Sump pumps in the basements. I don't know if that's a thing there where you're at. Yeah, and it's also better than like we have so many foundation issues here, you know. And then like what you had to deal with where they were nickel and diming you over the pipes. Like we didn't have those issues by us because we have basements. Well, that's good. I think they'll enjoy it. And, you know, I'm glad that they didn't take it out on you by like, you know, driving your price down. I think they were very fair. Hmm. You didn't really seem ready when I met you. When I initially met you, I got the impression, maybe because you were enjoying Michelle's company and like the weather, I just didn't really feel like you were quite ready to move yet. Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. It's amazing you were able to put all those ducks in a row. That's pretty incredible. And you're a smart man to bring Michelle up there when the weather's getting better, not in the middle of winter. Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that. You seemed excited about her. You never know if. Right. Well, you're doing the right thing, and you just never know when something's meant to be, right? You always find a way. So I'm I'm sure it'll work out the way that it's supposed to. Do you have somebody that you're to help you with real estate already in Detroit that you like? Okay. You did, yeah. Oh, how nice. Gotcha. Well, what I was going to offer, if it would be of help to you, there is a coaching client of mine named Antonia. I know you said Ukrainian. She's actually Romanian, but if you wanted to be connected, she's great. She's coached by me, so she knows my system. If you want somebody. Of course. I get it. I mean, it would be an introduction for like whenever you need it, but she might be able to help you with if you need handymen or anything like that. She does a lot of business up there. Smart. Yes. And the other guy does paint. Yes, absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to make the intro. She's not as high pressure as I am, so you'll maybe find that refreshing. Um, sure. Happy to do so. Yeah. I just came back from Vegas. I went to Grant Cardone's Growth Con. That was a great experience. Do you know who he is? He's like a big real estate guy. Yeah, he does mostly like apartment buildings. So, if you're looking to invest money, that's like the guy, a go-to guy. But they talk a lot about, different strategies for scaling and maximizing a business. So it was great. I learned a lot. Cool. Is there anything I could do to help Michelle? I don't know if she's kind of like, hey, leave me alone, or if there's some advice I could provide. Sure. I appreciate that. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and I understand that she probably has like 3 or 4 people she already knows. I would understand that it's just an interview. There's no promise of anything. Because I know sometimes people are like, oh, I don't want to meet your person. They're going to pressure me into something I don't want. So I get it. I appreciate you. Thank you, Damien. We have a blessed one. Talk soon. Bye bye.
Burning makes me sad. No, seeing the animals like bucking and all that kind of stuff.
It's the humans taking the abuse.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because they're getting on a 2,000-pound animal that don't want to
That
on
doesn't want them on it.
Yeah.
So it just.
But those guys can make so much money and buy ranches.
I mean, I do like the other kind of things like
Hello?
barrel
Oh, hi,
racing.
I'm Chris. Is this me?
What is it, Mustang, whenever the kiddos go out?
Yeah, I'm Chris. So the reason I call, I'm a realtor selling your neighbor's house on Tokatee.
Right.
And we close next week, and I wanted to see if you had any plans to sell Hackberry Drive in the next few years.
To dog it.
No answer? Is that what she said? Okay. Bye. No answer, he said. No answer. Oh,
No answer is an answer.
caught me off guard with that. I don't know what to say to that.
That is an answer. Like, why? No answer means no.
No one's ever said that before.
Man, I've been on the phone a lot. This is the first one.
My favorite is when I ask them for their email and they say, I can't, I'm driving right now.
Be fair. This is like the best poster.
It is a pretty good one.
Do any of y'all like sourdough bread?
I do, but like in small amounts. I'll buy a loaf and I'll eat one slice.
My friend started like at a bakery in that sourdough.
Yeah, I have 17 neighbors that started a bakery and sell sourdough too. Every housewife in my subdivision is baking sourdough.
Just check that out.
Yeah.
Taste that good.
Oh,
If she puts too much of that stuff. Over to
the date, yes, it's the 20th.
bonded.
Oh, yeah, no, she, what's great is, Hope is the one that opened the end, she, she's part of my small group for church, so we're protected. So every week she brings something different, and we get to try it, and they're all really good. It's really good. She made this like blueberry, crumble kind of thing with like a lemon with leaves on it. It's so good. I put an order in to pick up for Sunday because she's just doing like a solid. Yeah. And it's like a jam donut kind of sourdough bread. I'm very excited to try it. So, maybe it'll be on it's not good. I could recommend it all. Yeah, just like little. Yeah.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hope. Is this Tatiana? Those were good.
Keep telling her to make them.
And
I will literally buy them. Yeah, she usually just like one weekend. She that's good. I'll be good. Yeah, but I mean, she's hustling.
I need her to pick up her lockbox and shoe covers from Roy's house that ended up buying his wife out. Yeah. I didn't realize how long she was going to be out of town. She's back on Monday. She likes those figures.
Yeah, you can get them for really good deals. That's what Nicole, that's what she primarily does for vacations. She goes cruises, fishing,
Hey there.
like it's kind of a good way to go to a bunch of different places. And then, yeah. So I'm actually contemplating instead of doing Disney for my 40th, doing like an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, an Alaskan cruise would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a Carnival cruise line out of Galveston. I don't want to be in a boat with all the.
Be a lot like a tropical person, but like they say that like if you're doing an Alaskan cruise, you should definitely get an ocean view or like a thing with the balcony because you're seeing all of the coastline while you're on that cruise. So there's like a lot of animals that you can see along the coast. And then my hope is to get an otter and bring it back.
Yep.
This is like
I'm trying to figure out why this guy just sent me an email asking me to help him sell his land in Arkansas. How do I get out of this email group?
you find my security person that you can refer to and get 25%.
No, this guy's like, it's his listing.
That is not.
I'll just mark him as spam.
When I get from the agent contacting me, be like, hey, I have this. I'm like, do you, they're kind of looking for very confused. Hi there, good morning, this is message from Heather. Hi there, Heather, this is, I happen to come across your house here on Wilkins Way here in Plano. Curious to find out if it's still a priority for you and your family, if it's property sold. If it is, I would love the opportunity to interview for the job of actually bringing you new round results. Talk to you soon, Heather.
Hello? Yes, this is Chris Colquitt, calling for Mr. Sharif. Is this Mr. Sharif? Sure. Alright, I'm just gonna not hold. Not sure he's coming back.
Where do you go to get your?
The place on Pin Oak Road, just right up the road.
Hi there, good morning,
Right.
this message is for Heather Pullman.
So,
Hi Heather, my name is Liz, I'm a local real estate agent in the area. And I happen to come across your house here on Wilkins Way. Curious to find out if it's still a priority for you and if this property sold. If it is, I would love the opportunity to interview. you.
That's so
Absolutely, and your results. Talk to you soon.
yes, hi, I'm Chris Colquitt. Is it Mr. Mayor? So I'm Chris Colquitt. The reason I call you, I'm helping a neighbor on Toketee sell their house. I'm the realtor. And I wanted to reach out to the houses close by and ask if you had any plans. Sorry? The one I'm selling is on Toketee.
Right now, it's like dark green.
So the reason I call you is about your Blue Water Major property. I'm wondering if you have any future plans next 5 years to sell that property.
So I have to, I can't do just plain flat.
Understood. Well, hey, if you ever need anything realty related, simple stuff, contractors, painters, plumbers, we have wonderful people because we prep about 100 homes a year. Just reach out if I can ever be of service to you in any way. Is there an email where I can send you my information in case you do ever want to reach out? Sounds good. All right. Well, you have a great day. Take care.
I just love ChatGPT.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. I have now been on the phones for 2 hours. I am going for a walk. See y'all in a little bit.
Hello. Hello, this is Chris. Yes, ma'am. I believe I was. I just called you a couple of minutes ago, right? Yes, ma'am. The reason I called you, so I'm helping a neighbor of yours down. Their house is on Toketee. I'm their realtor. We're selling their house, and I was curious if you had any plans to sell property in Katy in the next couple of years. Oh, okay. All right. All right. You have a great day. Take care. That was an unusual statement. She goes, yeah, I know who you are. And if we ever sell, we'll use Susan Hudson. Did I wrong Q? Susan Hudson's another person from the running group. Hello, ma'am. How you doing? To be honest, I hurt my feelings. I'm looking through text history to see if there's something there.
What did I do? I'm so sorry.